Ecstatic. They're so happy. And they're dancing in the streets, but they won't be dancing for long. That I can assure you.
Well, Donald Trump has gone and done it again. He has turned liberals, even the most devout, into conservatives. That will make a lot more sense to you in a second here. Tariffs are not gone, by the way. In fact, they may have actually just gotten worse and become more legal. I'm Jasmine Lane. Like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and give me a follow on other platforms as well. And now that Trump has temporarily, maybe kind of, been removed as being a distraction focal point from the media, you'll never guess what they want you to focus on now. You know, anything, so that you're not just focusing on your own government. That is not helping your life at all right now. I will give you a hint what this new focal point is. It starts with an R and it rhymes with Blacism.
Canada said to Jameson, I might want to say it, Jameson, but Canada said, I hope you win this decision, because if you don't win, you'll actually be allowed to charge us, with a little additional work, higher tariffs. Jameson, you want to comment on that?
Yes, sir. So, to the president's point, we have a lot of tools out there. We have Section 122, which will be implemented today. It will be signed today and implemented very shortly. We have Section 301 investigations, which are incredibly legally durable, where we can investigate and address unfair trading practices that have led to our huge trade deficit. And so you can look forward in the coming days and weeks to seeing all of that come out, and we're going to keep continuity in the program. We're going to keep addressing this so that the deficit can keep going down. That's the trend it has, and we can make America great again.
No.
So, to give you the Coles notes of exactly what happened today, without any spin, this is just the facts. The court ruled today, the U.S. Supreme Court, that Donald Trump could not use the International Emergencies Economic Powers Act, also known as IEPA, which was designed initially to freeze assets, to respond to foreign threats and impose sanctions, that he could not use that act to impose sweeping global tariffs.
Today I will sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff under Section 122, over and above our normal tariffs already being charged. And we're also initiating several Section 301 and other investigations to protect our country from unfair trading practices of other countries and companies.
So while there were all kinds of liberal pundits, everybody saying this is going to be so disastrous for Trump, oh my gosh, see, blah, blah, blah. The courts didn't say you're not allowed to build that house. They said you're not allowed to use that blueprint. And then Trump immediately responded by saying, that's totally fine. We're going to use a different contractor anyway, aka using different legal tools. And then he announced a new 10% global tariff using another one of his authorities. So the strategy continues. Nothing really changed that much, just the mechanism changed, especially when it comes to Canada. So in Canada, almost all of Canada-US trade is covered under CUSMA, USMCA, which everybody just conveniently forgot to pretend existed during the election, and then started cheering about how we have the best deal thanks to it after the election. Liars. But CUSMA compliant goods were already exempt from the emergency tariffs that were 35%. So the tariffs that are hurting Canadians right now are those sectoral tariffs: autos, steel, lumber, aluminum, and those are imposed under a different measure, which does in fact still remain.
Let's be clear about what today's ruling was and what it wasn't. Despite the misplaced gloating from Democrats,